Okay, but now I'm going to be doing a funny, goofy section that I like to call I'm just catching up on news and going through some funny things, trying to find some funniness that I can talk about or maybe turn into a YouTube video or make it just completely absurd. Anything interesting on Screen Rant. Okay, Avatar: The Way of Water did come out, and or did it come out, or are reviews just popping in now? There's a bunch of speculation that Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire might be in the new Spider-Verse movie. Mara Bakalova. Wait, what was she in Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay, so she was Borat's daughter in Borat's subsequent movie film. Okay. She's Cosmo? What? I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't been able to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, but I want to. I also want to watch Andor. So those are two shows that I want to watch. But I did not realize that she was Cosmo. I must have missed that casting, I guess. Five Nights at Freddy movie gets cast Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson. Oh, Donald Glover is to... That's interesting. He's going to be producing for the Sony Spider-Man universe. That's very interesting because he's the guy that he's Miles Morales' uncle in the MCU, and the Prowler. Okay. That's very interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. If he was to play in the MCU and then come over, he'd be playing two separate characters in the Sony universe. They could do that, I guess. But who is this Hypno Hustler? While many Spider-Man villains are scientists, Hypno Hustler is a musician gone rogue, the lead singer of the Mercy Killers. Hypno Hustler, also known as Anton Del Soin, uses a hypnotic guitar to take control over his enemies. While typically not considered one of the more popular, recognizable villains, he has made his mark in the comics as one of the most ridiculous antagonists. Yet, with his musical interests and his shameless greed, he could make a fun villain that could benefit tremendously. Wait, did the Barbie trailer come out? What the frick is trending? I keep forgetting they moved it down. It's so annoying. Oh, today was a weird day, chat, because I fell asleep at like 2:30 last night and I woke up at noon, so I didn't really spend the morning doing my normal routine of checking the news, seeing what's happening, and getting some work done. I got work done in the afternoon, but the morning was very lazy, so I missed a lot of stuff. So let's see.
There have been dolls, always and forever, baby dolls.
Okay. Ooh. Very little teaser, but we have a release date. That's fun. I was following the behind the scenes production of it. Looks very, very colorful. Kind of excited. Might go see it. We'll see. I don't particularly care for Ryan Gosling, but Margot Robbie is Margot Robbie. Now let's see. Pokemon series. This is in the wake of the original Pokemon series, I think, going to the end, right?
2023年1月13日から全11話放送開始。
Wait. I've never watched Pokemon, but I got shivers from watching that. That was weird. Let's see. Okay, so the final chapter is happening starting in January, so 11 episodes, so be midway through next year that his story, I guess, ends. I hope Ash's dad returns on the final episode. Oh, you didn't think they would retire it? I mean, that is a fair thought because what? But it was kind of when the series began, I was under the assumption that he just left and disappeared. Wait, didn't he go off to become a Pokemon master or something in 2? I don't remember too well. But now, what, a few years ago they kind of did a reboot of Ash. They updated the style and redesigned him so he looked different and... or some, what was it a few years ago? I don't remember. But then now they're just going to be producing a new series, which if you think about it, that it's going to be for a completely separate generation. Kind of how I was talking about this with my one friend who is really into Pokemon, but that every few years we get, every year, I guess, we get a new Pokemon. It doesn't really have anything new, but for the people that it's their first time getting in for their first Pokemon game, it can still have the same love and adventure and fun that the originals had for the people that grew up with them. So now we're going to be getting a new TV show to go along with that. It's just going to be they're just going to be repeating the cycle of TV, the characters becoming, ingrained in culture and pop culture, and the kids associating with them, like we kind of associated with Ash Ketchum and his other friends that he made over the 20-something years he's been around. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm excited, I guess, for it. I've never watched Pokemon. Probably won't watch the new series, but it's cool to see that they're doing more with it. Let's see, what else do we got here? Juice WRLD. Oh, is this one of the songs that they've been working on that just got released, maybe? Oh, My Hero Academia with Fortnite makes sense. Oh, this is Kai. Hey, what's up? 65. Saw this trailer. Is that... It looks like Adam Driver. Does this not look like Adam Driver?
This is Commander Mills. My ship was hit by an undocumented asteroid. Send help.
The writers of A Quiet Place? Wasn't that John Krasinski?
I've located one survivor.
A child. There's something alien out there.
So it's just another sci-fi trek on an alien world with dinosaurs, I guess? Or is it implying the fact that they went through a wormhole and they ended up in the past, maybe? Is that might be a fun twist. Okay, I'm making it here. If 65 is a wormhole time travel story, come on. You gotta do better. Oh, the Scream 6 trailer. Oh, the Whale trailer. I need to watch this. I haven't watched this yet.
I know these rules can feel constraining, but remember, the point of this course is to learn how to write clearly and persuasively. Think about that. Think about the truth of your argument. I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will shove a knife right into you. I swear to God.
Go ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
Oh.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Wait, it comes out in December? Oh boy, I'm going to see that. I'm going to see that. I'm going to see that as soon as possible. Jay Leno speaks about his... Oh, obviously the big news, Henry Cavill now being out as Superman again and starting up his, he announced yesterday that he was out as Superman, that they're going with a younger Superman. So Henry Cavill's out as Superman. He'll be, which is unfortunate because just a few months ago he announced that he was back again finally, because he appeared in a cameo for Black Adam, but now he's out again. But then today he announced, actually let me pull that up, that he will be executive producing and starring in a Warhammer series. So that's cool. It's going to be at Amazon, which Amazon has some interesting track record. Obviously, The Boys, phenomenal. The Rings of Power, not so good. And now we got Warhammer. And also Invincible is really good. So hopefully, because he's helping to produce it, will go very well. If not, oh well. I'd feel bad for him because that's a really big thing for him. He's a really big fan of it and would want it. Well, he wants to do right by the source material, like for Superman and obviously for... Yo, what's up? He wanted to do good by the... Why can't I remember the name? The Witcher series. He's doing a good job with Sherlock Holmes, so we'll see what happens with the Nola Holmes Sherlock series, but yeah, he's just had a really rough luck of it recently. He'll bounce back. Oh, Glass Onion is coming out on Netflix in a few days, so I'll be watching that. Oh, is Johnny Depp coming back? There's been some rumors that he's going to be coming back for the next one because the supposed Margot Robbie spin-off one has been postponed, or I guess is getting reworked or getting shuffled around in some way. Okay, so they're just working on it. No confirmation that he actually will be coming back, but it might be fun to have him be in a... What they really need is they need to get some characters like Will Turner and Elizabeth, whatever her original last name was. But they really need to get characters like those that can kind of drive the plot, and then have Jack as a background, because Jack was the more or less, well, he was the main character on Stranger Tides, and then he was kind of the main character for Dead Men Tell No Tales Again, but then they also introduced Will and Elizabeth's son and Barbossa's daughter, so there's some characters there that they could work with, but I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do, because that one, I just don't know what would be a good choice. I think they need to go back to the original, like, the first 3, go back to some of that stuff because it was so good. I need to rewatch it again. Does he just straight up confirm that he's a villain, or a hero might be pushing it? Makes an interesting juxtaposition from where we've been so far. No, you stole my cyan! I like that color. I want that color for my square boxes around my thumbnails. No, you can't have it, Cutie Cinderella. Oh, I can't believe she did that. Let's check the TV news. Oh, 1923 is around the corner. The Harry and Meghan show is interesting. Nobody seems to be liking it. They kind of just burn themselves. Reacher Season 2 will prove how important. Neagly? Okay. Don't know much about the Jack Reacher series or the lore. The Santa Clauses series came out on Disney Plus. Haven't heard anything about it. I was curious about that, if him being exited as Superman, if that would cause him to go back, but I don't think he wants... I can't speak for him personally, but from hearing and talking, or from listening to him, I guess, I haven't talked with him, listening to him in interviews and all that, he seems to not like the way the story is going, and the showrunner is leading, and the writers are leading, so wanted to go his separate route, which I think is fair. I think is also probably a better run than what was going for it with it right now, but We'll have to see, I guess, in the future.